Assalamu alaikum. Consider these two words on the board. The first one is al-muslimu and the second is al-muslimatu. What is the difference between these two words? No doubt the only difference you can spot is that the second word has a ta'un marbut, which is the closed ta ending it. What if I tell you that this star is the only difference and this star is what has made the meaning to change? Because the first word al-muslimu simply means the male Muslim, while the second one al-muslimatu means the female Muslim. So we can conclude that this ta'un marbuta is the ta of what? Feminism. Is the ta which shows that this word is a feminine word. So with this we can convert a lot of words which are in the masculine form to the feminine form. Like the word al-mu'minu, the male believer, becomes al-mu'mina to the female believer. As-sa'imu, the male fasting person, as-sa'ima to the female fasting person. Then we can also say the word al-katibu, the male writer, al-katibatu, the female writer. Now that you already now understand that forming the feminine word is by adding this ta'un marbuta to the masculine form, then one thing I want us to look at today is the pluralization of the feminine words. You already know that as for the word al-muslimu, the plural form will be what? Al-muslimuna. This is clear because you simply add wa and nun to it. And this type of pluralization, we have told you that it is called jam'u mudhakkar as-salim, the sound masculine plural, because it is not scattered. You only needed to add wa and nun to the al-muslimu to give you al-muslimuna. Now coming to al-muslimatu, the female Muslim. How do you form the plural? It is also very simple. It is by simply adding alif and ta'u to give you al-muslimatu, which means the female Muslims. So if you have al-mu'minatu, the female believer, it will be al-mu'minatu. Al-katibatu, the female writer, it will be what? Al-katibatu. So this is very easy, and this is the topic of today, which is what? The i'rab of jam'u muannas as-salim. Because this type of pluralization for the feminine word, it is called the sound feminine plurals. Now, since the word al-muslimatu is the plural of what? Al-muslimatu, you already know that the word al-muslimatu sometimes could end with dhamma as al-muslimatu, or with fatha al-muslimata, or with kisra al-muslimati. Is this also applicable to the plural? Can we also say al-muslimatu, al-muslimata, and al-muslimati? No, this is not applicable, meaning the plurals come on with its own rule. Now, to set the pace, let's give good examples to clarify this for you. The word al-muslimatu, which simply means the female Muslim, if I want to say the female Muslim is coming, I will say, or came, I will say ja'atil muslimatu, the female Muslim came. Here, the female Muslim is the subject of the sentence, which we call the fa'il. If I want to say I saw the female Muslim, I will say ra'aytul muslimata, I saw the female Muslim. If I want to say I greeted the female Muslim, I will say Salamtu alal muslimati, I greeted the female Muslim. You can see in all of these three sentences, the word al-muslimatu changes across the three sentences depending on the grammatical function. In the first sentence, where it appears as the subject, fa'ilun, it is coming as what? Fa'ilat is coming as what? With dhamma. Second sentence, as maf'ulun bihi, it is coming as what? With fatha. And the last sentence, where it is appearing after harfu jarrin, it carries kisra. Now let's bring the word al-muslimatu down, since this is the plural. If I want to say the Muslim females came, how will I say it? I will simply say ja'atil muslimatu, the female Muslims came. You can see al-muslimatu is there. Now, if I want to say I saw the female Muslims, how am I supposed to say it? Since when I want to say I saw the female Muslim, I said ra'aytul muslimata. Should I now say ra'aytul muslimata? No, I am going to say ra'aytul muslimati. Or yes, This is because the sound feminine plurals don't carry fatha. So it will be wrong for you to say Ra'aytul Muslimata. No. So what we say is what? Ra'aytul Muslimati. This is to say that where the sound feminine plural is coming as what? The object of the sentence, and it is supposed to carry fatha, Kesra will be the substitute for the fatha. So you have Ra'aytul Muslimati. Now, if I want to say I greeted the female Muslims, I will simply say Salamtu alal Muslimati. This one will still maintain its Kesra. So the only thing that could give us a thought, and we need to ponder over, is that when the sound feminine masculine is coming as the object of the sentence, Kesra will replace the fatha that it should carry normally. To give another example, I can say Faz al-Katibu. The writer succeeded for masculine. For a female, I would say Fazatil Katibatu. The female writer succeeded. Now, if I want to say the female writers, I will say Fazatil Katibatu. If I want to say I appreciated the female writers, I will say Shakarutul Katibati. You know, if it was a single female writer, I would have said Shakarutul Katibata. Now here, Shakarutul Katibati. Kisra will still be on it instead of Fatha. Then I will say Kultu lil Katibati. I said to the female writers. So in summary, the sound feminine plurals are known to take Dhamma in the nominative case and take Kisra in both the genitive and also the accusative case. And as we move on from our book, An-Nahwu al-Wadih, we shall see lots and lots of examples, and this topic will be discussed fully for us. So do not get tired, let's move on into the book. And if you have not purchased your copy of this An-Nahwu al-Wadih, you can simply hit on the description box to download a copy of yours because it is important so you can follow up. Here we have I'rab Jam' al-Mu'annath Salim. The declension, the endings of what? The sound feminine plural. Here we have three sections. The first section, you see that the last word is the same thing with the last word of the second section and even the last section. So we're going to read it. We will read first example from the first section, first example from the second section, and first from the last section. Let's go. Number one, we have Badoti Dajajatu. The chickens, the hens, laid egg. They laid. So you can see they laid an egg. They laid. So Ad-Dajajatu is the plural form of what? Ad-Dajajatu. So number two, we have Dhabahtu Dajajati. I slaughtered the hens. Number three, we have Hajama Tha'alabu ala Dajajati. The fox attacked the what? The hens. You can see. Here where we have Zabahtu Dajajati, it is carrying Kisra, while it is coming as what? The object of the sentence. Number two, we have Hadaratil Fatimatu. The Fatimas came. Number two, we have Madahtul Fatimati. I praised the Fatimas. Then number three, this side we have Shakarutul Fatimati. I thanked the Fatimas. Number three, we have Akalatil Baqaratu. The cows ate. This side we have Halabtul Baqarati. I milked the cows. And on this side I have Jalastu Ba'idan Anil Baqarati. I sit far away from the cows. Lastly, we have Namati Shajaratu. The trees grew. On this side you have Saqaitu Shajarati. I watered, I irrigated the trees. And lastly, we have the Habtu ila Shajarati. I went to the trees. Now, al-Bahthu, deep explanation. It says, Unzur ila al-kalimati al-akhirati fil amthilati sabiqa. You are to look into the last words of each of the examples given previously. تجد كلا منها جمع مؤنث سالما. You find out that all of the examples given, their last words are sound feminine plurals. وتجدها في القسم الأول مرفوعة. You find out that these words in the first section, you find out that all these words, they are coming as the in nominative case. لأن كلا منها يقع فاعلا, because all of these words in the first section are coming as the subject of the sentence. That's why we have words like sentence like what? بادت الدجاجات. And what? حضرت الفاطمات. وفي القسم الثاني, while in the second section, منصوبة, you find out that these same words are coming in the accusative case. لأن كل منها يقع مفعولا به, because each of them appears in these sentences as the objects of these sentences. وفي القسم الثالث, and in the third section, مجرورة, and they appeared as in the genitive case, meaning after a حرف الجر. لأن كل منها مسبوق بحرف الجر, because all of them are preceded by a حرف الجر in the last section. وإذا بحثنا في عن علامات الإعراب فيها, when we search through the sign of declension, the sign of ضمة فتحة كسرة in it, وجدناها جارية على الأصل في القسمين. You find out that yes, the primary signs of i'rab, which are the dhamma, fatha, and kisra, they are coming in two categories. Al-awwalu was-thalithi. The first and the second are there, meaning the dhamma, which is the first, and the kisra, they are coming in their own place as normal. لأنها في القسم الأول مرفوعة بالضمة, because these words in the first section, like ad-dajajatu, al-fatimatu, they appear with dhamma in the nominative case. وفي القسم الثالث, and in the last section, مجرورة بالكسرة, these words are also coming in the genitive case with the kisra as it should be normally. أما في القسم الثاني, where the issue is in the second section. حيث تقع كل كلمة منها مفعولا, where all of these words which are appearing in the second section, they are coming as مفعول به, as objects. فإنا لا نجد أثرا للفتحة, but we could not see any traces of fatha, which is the primary sign of mansub, of what? Nasb, accusative. وإنما نجد آخر كل منها مكسورا, but we see that all of them at the end they are carrying kisra. وإذا لا بد أن تكون الكسرة نائبة عن الفتحة في حالة النصب. With this, we can conclude that kisra is the substitute for the accusative case of this type of plurals. Do you understand? So we have explained this earlier. Here we have al-qaida, the rule. The rule states that jam'ul mu'annath salim, the sound feminine plural, yurfa'u bid-dhamma, when it is in the nominative case it carries dhamma, wa yunsabu wa yujarru bil-kisra, but in the accusative case and also in the genitive case it is made to carry kisra. Now we have tamrinat as promised, exercises that will better your understanding. So let's look it through. Number 1, تمرين الأول says أين جمع المؤنث السالم المرفوع والمنصوب والمجرور في العبارات الآتية. You are to look through the following expressions and indicate the sound feminine plurals in them, which are appearing in the marfu case, nominative, and the ones appearing in the mansub case, accusative, and the ones appearing in the majrur case after the harf al-jar as genitive. وبين السبب, and explain the reason why they are appearing this way. وعلامة الإعراب في كل, and also the sign of إعراب in each of them. Number 1, we have here أين أتت الثمرات, the fruits produced. So here we have الثمرات, it is جمع مذكر مؤنث سالم, and it is what? مرفوع بالضمة, you can see it. Number 2, we have لَعَلَّ الْفَتَيَاتُ مُجِدَّاتٍ, perhaps, mayhap, the young girls are serious, are active. So here we have al-fatayatu. Can you see al-fatayatu? It is what? Marfu لأنها اسم لعل. Then the وعلامة رفعه الضمة. مجدات, the same thing, it is coming as what? Mansub bil kisra. Do Do you understand? لأنه جمع مذكر سالم جمع مؤنث سالم. Number 3 we have al-battatu sabihatun. That is, the dogs are swimming. So al-battatu, this is what? Mubtada marfu' bid-dumma. Sabihatun khabarun marfu'un bid-dumma. Al-banatu ya'tifna ala al-baisat. The what? The young girls are merciful towards the hope losers. So you can see al-banatu here is what? Fa'ilu marfu' bid-dumma. Al-baisat is ismu majrur bil-kisra. So all of the others you can solve them by yourself. Number 5 we have na'tamid al-ummahat. We depend on the mothers. Number 6 nahtarimu nisa al-fudlayat. We honor women, exceptional women. Number 7 we have yal'abu al-gilmanu bil-qurrat. The boys are playing with balls. And lastly, al-khaylu tajurru al-ajalat. The horses are dragging the what? The wheels. MashaAllah. Tamrin of exercise number 2, it says ijma il-kalimat al-atiya jam'a mu'annas thalima. You are to pluralize the following words into the sound feminine plurals. Wada'aha ba'da jam'i fi jumal mufida, and place them after the pluralization into complete sentences. So number 1 we have al-anisatu. Al-anisatu is what? The plural form is what? Al-anisat. I can say at-talibat. Okay, I can say al-anisatu talibatun. The anisas are what? Female students. Zainabu. We also have Zainabat. I can say Ja'at is Zainabat. The Zainabs came. You can solve the remaining ones by yourself. Now, Tamrin of exercise number 3 we have ijma il kalimat al atiya jam'a mu'annathin salima. You are to pluralize the following words into their sound feminine plurals. Wada'aha ba'da jam'i fi jumalin mufidatin, and place them in complete sentences after the pluralization بحيث يكون كل منها مرة فاعلة, so that sometimes each of them will appear as subject of the sentence, ومرة مبتدا, and sometimes as مبتدا, ومرة مجرورا بحرف جر, and sometimes they should appear after a preposition, ومرة مفعولا به, and some other time they should appear as the object of the sentence. The first one is the word as-sayyaratu, so it will be as-sayyaratu. First I can say tasiru sayyaratu. The vehicles are moving. As fa'il, here is coming as subject of the sentence. Next I can say as-sayyaratu jamilatun. The cars are beautiful as mubtada. Next I can say rakibtu ala sayyarati. I drove on the cars. And as my maf'ulan bihi, I can say ishtaraytu sayyarati. You can go on and solve the remaining ones by yourself. Tamrin Rabi exercise number 4. The instruction here says that iti bi jumlatayn fi'liyatain, form 2 sentences which are verbal sentences. Each of them should have al-maf'ulu bihi fi kulli minhuma jam'a muannas saliman. Each of them should have objects which are coming as what? Jam'a muannas salim. First I can say darabtu talibati, and I can say ra'aytu talibati. Number 2, you are to form sentences, the same sentences, and they should have subjects which are jamu muannas salim. I can say ja'at talibatu, and I can say kanasat talibatu. Number 3, we are also to form 2 sentences which have a mubtada, and the mubtada should be what? Jamu muannas salim. I can say ad-dajajatu ghaliyatun. Next, I can say as-sayyaratu kabiratun. Number 4, we have form 2 sentences also, and the sentence you have ismu inna as jamu muannath salim. You can say innal muslimati mu'minatun. Can you see? And I can say inna talibati mujiddatun. MashaAllah. Now we have tamrinun fil insha, exercise on insha. Here we are to fakir fi asma'i kulli ma tarahu fi hadiqatin min ashjarin wa azharin wa athmarin wajma' kulla ismin tarahu makhtuman bitta'i minha jam'u muannas salim wa daru fi jumlatin tamma. You are to think deeply about everything you can see in the garden of trees, flowers, and fruits. wajma and pluralize each of them, makhtuman bit ta, and make all of them to end with ta, minha jam'u muannathin salimin, and they should have what jam'u muannath salim wadahu fi jumlatin mufida tamma, and put them in complete sentences. Tamrinun fil i'rab exercise on grammatical analysis. We have here namudhaj of sample. The first one is kafa tul faizat. So kafa is fa'il madi mabniyun ala sukun. Then the two there is fa'ilun marfu or fa'ilun mabni ala dum fi mahalli raf'in. Then al faizati is what? Maf'ulun bihi mansub wa alamat nasbihi al kisra niyabatan anil fathi. You can see, because the jam wala karan salim. To analyze the following sentences. The first one says tamtali'ul khizanat. So tamtali'u fi'l mudari marfu, al khizanatu fa'il marfu bid dumma. Number 2, you have tahlibul mar'atul baqarat. The woman is milking the cows. So tahlibu fi'l mudari marfu, al mar'atu fa'il marfu, then al baqarati maf'ulun bihi mansub bil kisra li annahu jam'u muannas salim. Number 3, we have shakarna lil muhsinat. shakarna fi'lu madi mabni ala sukun, na fa'ilun mabni ala sukun fi mahalli raf'in, lam harfu jarrin, al muhsinati ismu majrur wa alamatu jarrihi al kasratu dhahira. With this, we come to the end of this lesson. We ask Almighty Allah to grant us better understanding. Until we meet again, make sure you like, share with your friends, your comments at the comment section, hit on the join button to join our membership. Until then, Jazakumullahu khairan. Wassalamu alaikum.